What's the weirdest thing you've overheard while pretending to be asleep? My daughter explaining to our cat and non-existent dogs that they have to all be super quiet because daddy's very tired, and if they made a noise she'd lock them in her dungeon with the mean boys. So sweet? Already defending her daddy. I am very gassy in my sleep, so I overheard my wife talking to our cat. Sometimes he toots really loud before a poop comes out. To which our cat meowed back. This is hilarious? Hey, do you think he'll notice if I take his last piece of bologna? Then me yawning pretending to wake up. 2 minutes later, go get me a bologna sandwich. I admire your dedication to bologna. I could never leave one slice. I'd either add it as a bonus slice or eat it while I make the sandwich. I'd feel worse leaving one solo piece to ponder life while awaiting imminent death. Best friend / roommate coming to check and see if I was still in the room. I was just under the blanket, then when he thinks the coast's clear, he proceeds to talk about wanting to beat my ass and a bunch of other random shit about me. I assume he's neither your friend or roommate anymore. I cut contact after ending the lease early. He of course came crawling back about a year or two later, and I just saw the same signs, so I've cut contact since. Dude with / is a massive alcoholic and narcissist, the type to get all your friends to gang up on you when you wrong him. I was sleeping on the job, but then I woke up partly. Didn't want to move yet because nothing was going on that day, so I just laid there with my eyes closed. I heard a coworker, whom I'm on friendly terms with and talk shit with constantly, come into the office area. He spoke to another coworker, walked past me, and then I heard him stop. I could feel that he was staring at me. All of a sudden, what the? This boy's hands are small as hell. And then kept on walking. I could only be offended, LMAO. Edit, my first 1K plus comment is about my small ass hands being targeted. Bruh. This is the opposite of vindicated. Edit, validation. I meant validation. What the? This boy's hands are small as hell. And then kept on walking. I could only be offended, LMAO. He knew you were awake. That's some off-the-wall kind of shit I would say to a friend to fuck with them if I knew they were playing possum. My ex from like 10 years ago talking to the man she was cheating on me with. Her, I can't wait to see you, I love you. Her, no, he doesn't matter, I want you so badly, my body craves you. Who says stuff like this? Is what I was thinking at the time. Me, rolls over, you better get going then, huh? She left and then had the nerve to get angry at me for pulling all of her stuff out by the garbage and for having retrieved my apartment key from her purse while she was getting ready to leave. I.e. putting on the lingerie I got her. It was so surreal. Friend of mine used to iron her husband's shirts, whilst knowing he was getting dressed up to go out to his mistress. Was tough to see that one, she looked so defeated. He stunk of cologne and had the nerve to kiss her on the cheek as he left. Smell lingered until he came home pissed and disheveled. The whole village knew, she knew they knew. I was at a rave sometime around 2001 and kinda shitty because I was ready to go home after working a double, but my friends were all having a great time and I didn't have a ride. I laid down in a pile of coats along a wall and two guys looking for keys or coats or something came across me and thought I was dead. They were obviously FK'd up on some drugs and even took my pulse but couldn't find it. They talked about what to do but ultimately decided to leave me, the dead chick, on the floor and let someone deal with it after the party so they didn't ruin anyone's good time with the cops showing up. Should have just followed them around for the rest of the rave like a ghost and just kept whispering, why did you leave me in there, you know what you saw. People talking about how easy it would be to take advantage of me, but ultimately deciding not to be. They cared about me and respected me. Ed my head up. I'm sorry, but that's weird, creepy and fucked up. This coming from a man. Those thoughts shouldn't even come through your head. Edit. I'm sorry for your comment turning into a thread and turning into drama. Was the direction I did not see going to. As a lot of people asked. I did not confront them, what's the point? They deny. I did stop talking to 3 of the 5. I was awake and listening. The other one is a lifelong friend to this day and they dissented, ew that's gross, don't talk about worldly paint that way, that's our sister, what's wrong with you, etc. I do understand I'm not altogether bad looking and the only girl around at the moment, but when the conversation takes a turn from a wow she has a nice but she could def get it to imagine I slip her pants off, I bet she wouldn't wake up, yeah I could take the front, you take the back. I felt very vulnerable as I am not strong enough physically to stop them if they did go forward. I started slowly stirring as if I was waking up and they stopped dead in their tracks and I went home. Heard they ordered hookers after. While sadly I actually do feel better that they respected me too much to act on it, what if it wasn't me? Do they do this to other girls just because they can? At 39 today, and this incident was in 2005, and I'm not sure why, but to this day most of my friends are men, not the same ones, and while I've heard the most of how men talk / I know this is not normal for men. Roommate's first girl he brought home. Are you sure subreddit icon, OP, is asleep? Roommate. Yeah. Trust me, I'm HIV positive he's asleep. Girl. Waha what? Me. What? He was a real low IQ country boy who loved South Park so much he would say lines from the show that no one knew and think he was the funniest person. Killer, hiding in the closet. What? Monster under the bed. What?
Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, remember to like and subscribe. Have a great day.